Hi, my name is Charles Kojo Van Dyke. I'm the head of Capacity Development Unit at WACSI, and today I'm happy to share with you one of the highlights of one of our programs that we've been running called the Technology Capacity Strengthening Program for West African organizations. This is one of our pilot programs that we are running on technology. We partnered with the Open Society Foundation's Human Rights Initiative, specifically their initiative on human rights and technology. And we also partnered with the Law and Human Rights Program at the Open Society Initiative for West Africa. After all the work that we have done in the region, we realized that one of the deficiencies with many of our organizations is effective documentation and the application of technology in an efficient and effective manner. And so we developed and designed a program that responds to this gap for human rights organizations based in Ghana and in Côte d'Ivoire. The uniqueness about this specific program was that we tried to build ownership from the start. So we met the leadership of these organizations and had specific conversations about the program in its entirety and what we hoped the program would achieve. We had specific discussions on various methodology in which we're going to use in the program so that we could get the best results from the process. We also tried to build ownership through a participatory needs assessment process, which enabled us to actually identify the specific gaps that each organization had in terms of their use of technology to advance their work. And this helped us to then tailor the training program. And so we organized two training programs, one for the organizations based in Accra and one for the organizations based in Côte d'Ivoire. One thing that we did, which was very different, was meet with the leadership of all these organizations before the training to also build ownership and build commitment from the beginning of the project. Then the good thing is, after the training, we then challenged the organizations to develop an action plan based on their own context and their own resources to go back into their organizations to apply what they have learned. And one thing that was also important for us to do was to ensure that this process was also facilitated. So we put together some seed funding to enable them do this. We also leveraged on our relationship with TechSoup. TechSoup is a non-profit organization that provides software donations to non-profits worldwide, and we are their West African partners. So we leveraged on this relationship to get asked for those organizations participating in this program to get access to some of the software, but not only the software, also expertise on how to use this software to advance their work. So after all this was done, we then followed on. We did a thorough follow-on engagement by providing virtual mentoring, but also then went to their various establishments to provide them on-site coaching. The great news about this is we've seen some tremendous and significant results and changes. In certain organizations, they use some of the seed funding to revitalize their own web platforms. In other organizations, they bought several software, licensed software to use not only for basic work and documentation, but also analytical software to help them analyze their data and to store their data. Other organizations also developed archiving systems and also found a way to store their data in cloud systems in a more secured manner. There were other organizations that also focused on their digital security. And so what we've seen is that this program has enabled these organizations to become more effective and efficient in terms of data use, data storage, and the ability to analyze data and make sense of this data for their advocacy. What we seek to do now is to take the gains from this program to scale it up so that other human rights organizations, specifically in countries that are experiencing closing and attacks on civic freedoms, can also benefit from a program like this.
So previously, challenge was one of our key challenges was having access to a desktop or a computer to work with. It still hasn't been solved entirely, but with this program, we've been able to get at least 2 desktops to work with some few peripherals like a mouse and then a keyboard, and then we've also got a external hard drive to also work with. There was also the issue of retrieving data from the server. We already had a server that was set up that was wrongly done, so we're having difficulties retrieving data on the server. But with this, now we are able to access data very well. We also had a challenge with using cracked versions of Microsoft software. So you are in the middle of something, and now you can't work on it again. But with the new upgrade, now we have a licensed software, so that has helped. And also, one key thing is because we work across board, so one document, about 5 people have to work on it. So the document goes, somebody makes inputs, it comes back to you, and then the other person says that I didn't see the comments that were raised. It's because we were using different versions of Windows, Microsoft Office. But now that we have one version for everybody in the office, I think that problem has also been solved. So you don't have people editing other people's work, and then it still comes out the same because their version is either old or far advanced.
We started with, we benefited from this project with a website. We had an issue with our old website where it's difficult to update, so you go through a lot of challenges to just bring out information to the public. So now, due to this project, we now have a new website running, very active. We also benefited from the training we had on Excel, reporting, communication, and other training. Earlier, with the website, I'll start from that. Earlier, we had issues with the website when it comes to upload. We used to upload once in a month. Sometimes we need to go through a lot of challenges, invite people in to help. But now we can do the upload from our office. Even a common person who has just been introduced to the interface can do the upload. You don't need a technical person to do that. So it's making work more easier when it comes to our website. We're also provided with application softwares because it's difficult for us to purchase some of the softwares, the licensed version. We most times use the crack, so we end up crashing some of our valuable documents. We end up losing them due to fake products. So now we have better licensing softwares where we used to create our Word documents and all that. The project has changed our understanding, as in the general office understanding when it comes to technology. And the organization have really appreciated the introduction of this technology in our day-to-day activities. We don't really pay attention to our antiviruses, our backup process. We were not even having a working policy when it comes to IT. But due to this project, we have been able to draft a policy that guides us in the use of IT equipment and other related IT devices.